Will Britain ever have a black prime minister? No. I don't think Britain will ever have a black prime minister in this lifetime while I'm alive anyway. Can you imagine me for Pride Fry? Yes, honey. And today I will change. No, but just to see this, like, this colour, this beard, knowing that I didn't go to no Oxford, or knowing just someone just like you, like, that would change so much. That's why I don't delve in politics. Politics is a white man's game. That is what it is. What it is, and that is that. Like, nothing in politics is there to benefit anyone other than Caucasian. And I don't even care what anyone wants to say, because it's true. Ain't no politics ever benefited me in my life. I don't see a difference it's ever made in my life and what opportunities it's opened up for me. Because if I wanted to run for government and I was doing everything the right way, I would never make it there. It would be impossible. Like, the odds are made for you not to get there. And if you just look at it, look at all the top jobs in the top sectors you can think of. How many black people do you know are at those sectors? None. Because it just is not made for people of colour to progress. Which is why there's so much crime, which is why there's so much black youths doing what they're doing, selling weed, signing on, robbing and doing everything they can, because they don't see people in those sectors. So how the hell can anything change when you're not seeing people you can relate to coming from where you come from? So how the hell can you aspire more? Like, it's impossible for you to look at more for yourself if you're not seeing someone in your colour being there. And it can all be well and good saying, well, you need to work hard to, but you need to, do you know how hard it is just to find a normal job, let alone work hard to get to a point where you might not even ever get to? And I mean a black prime minister, no offence people, but not Obama black. I mean black chocolate. Will I ever see that? I don't think so. Would it be fantastic? Yes. In this country we have 600 and what did he say, 30 something MPs. Only 13 of those people are black. And does anyone even know who they are? No. Everyone knows that light-skinned man because he's always everywhere. Like, you always see him on ITV News or something. Like, it's just, it would be a beautiful thing, but it's not like America. Like, that's one thing. America is so racist. America is definitely more racist. And I had a conversation with Tochi about this, and he had the nerve to say he thinks Britain's more racist than America. That's not the truth. I believe America is more racist than Britain. What America does have, which I don't know if it will still be like that now because of Trump, but there's much more. Black people can rise into sectors in America that they will never ever be able to rise here. That I can definitely tell you for a fact. Look at Obama. The fact that Obama was president, that just goes to show you how much black people, the next person to be elected could be black as well, or the next person after that. Like, it's easy for you to think that that could happen now. Here, there's never even been one person with 1 ounce of anything other than Caucasian running this country, or in any sort of election like that. So I don't think that there will be anyone, I mean, unless you got the odd Indian. And I'm being serious, because it's always the odd. Like, it's always one Indian that's there that could be close. But as a black chocolate prime minister running Great Britain, I don't see it happening. And I don't think that it's not because British people wouldn't vote. I just don't think that there would never be an opportunity for it to happen. Literally. This is it. All politics is a white man's game. Like, there's no room for people of color in that. Like, and if there is, the person would have to be the elite of elite, and that's where I'm like, even if that person, I still wouldn't be able to relate, because then I want someone who has literally come from an area I know, gone to a normal school, gone to a normal university, if anything, worked a job or whatever, worked his way up and really felt a struggle. Because unless you have anyone that is half normal, right, that has really lived life growing up in Great Britain as a black man, a real one. I don't mean no elite, no anything like that. You, a normal black man, and you're running for prime minister of this country, and you get elected. That's when there will be a hell of a lot of change. No one who is gone from their posh college to their Oxford to becoming to their top sector job to be in a run-in one day is ever going to get it. No matter how much you want to speak to people, no matter how much you want to say that you're doing in a community, you will never understand what it's like, because you didn't come from that. So don't sit there and tell me that you want to make all these changes when you haven't even lived, unless you've lived a life where you've been unfortunate, and not in your type of unfortunate ways, in real ways that people are struggling right now. Then you would never know what change is, and you would never know how to change, and this country will forever be in disarray. That's why I don't understand when I'm seeing that. Like, if people really understood what was going on and we really had decent leaders, there would be no way that the job centre would exist without you going to the job centre and be able to get a job. Who's ever heard of that? A place called the job centre, and you can't, they don't even offer you jobs. You still have to apply in the job centre for jobs that you still would have to do anywhere else and still get turned down. Like, I feel like it should be a place where you definitely get jobs, where you need a job and you get it, and if you don't like it, that's your fault. That's it. But you're going there to get a job and you get it. You start next week. That's that. That's what a job centre should be for. Like, if that should be one massive significant change. I don't see that happening though. This country likes to enable people on benefits. It enables people on benefits, and for as much as we keep having white Caucasian people leading the country, nothing will ever change. You don't want to help people, but then you want to take away the benefits that they do have, but you're not really encouraging them to work in the first place, but you want to cut them off benefits that you provide them, but you're not supplying them with anything. You want someone to get a job, then why aren't you helping them get a job? And don't give them stupid training, give them the job. Like, you're a job centre that provide all these jobs, but people still have to apply for the jobs. I don't understand that. If people are at their wits end to the point where they have to go on job seekers allowance, you should not be allowing 10, 15, 20 years for someone not to be getting a job, and then you start telling them that you want to cut their benefits. Now they're getting too comfortable, but you enabled them to get that comfortable. Like, there's so much wrong in this country. It's so annoying. And you know what, I wouldn't even say in this country, I'll say it all over the world. There's so much wrong with government. Well, there's even more of a reason why you should be doing what you want to do, how you want to do it, and whenever you want to do it, and like reaching a goal that you want to reach to within your individual self, because there's so much holding us back from achieving what we should be achieving and what we want to achieve. So why not the fuck just achieve anyway and break odds? And remember, like, there's no greater power that you can ever have than with your mouth. So you should use it wisely. Do what you gotta do. And if you want to be Prime Minister one day, it will be life-changing. Literally. So go for it.